Welcome to Meme School, where we analyze, discuss, and evaluate various memes of the day. A meme can be defined as an idea, behavior, style, or usage that spreads from person to person within a culture. This video series will focus on examining political slogans, stances, and arguments, pop culture soundbites, viral internet catchphrases, advertising strategies, and other types of appeals intended to influence our thoughts and behaviors. We will look at these various memes with a critical eye, investigating whether or not they hold up to logical scrutiny, and identifying how to appropriately respond to these sometimes highly persuasive appeals. We're going to begin our daily video series with a lesser-known meme, but one worth considering, because it will form the basis upon which much of our future analysis will be built. Keep your guns aimed up. We first heard this line a few years ago, and it immediately resonated with us as a good basic precept around which to build a modern worldview. We have also heard this same idea formulated along the lines of always punch up, never down. Let's first point out, though it really shouldn't need to be said, that the guns referenced in this meme are metaphorical in nature. This phrase is not an advocation of violence, but rather advice on how best to align yourself when choosing sides in a conflict. The basic idea here is that it is best to align oneself with the oppressed and against the oppressor, with the powerless and against the powerful, with the poor and against the rich. We live in a culture, however, which seems to always be encouraging us, mostly through corporate-run media, to do the exact opposite, to side with power and money against those who are just struggling to survive. And we would argue that most who do this do it to their own detriment, unless, of course, they happen to be rich and powerful themselves. Otherwise, it's smart to ask yourself, when confronted with a political appeal, if I accept this argument, am I aiming up or down? If you find you're aiming down, you might want to rethink your position. Keep your guns aimed up encapsulates the ethic of the trickster god, Prometheus stealing fire from the gods to give to humanity in Greek mythology, or Coyote stealing fire in Native American legend. These characters disobeyed the power structure in order to empower those who were disempowered. The best embodiment of this idea, of course, can be found in the mantra of Robin Hood. Take from the rich and give to the poor. In Robin Hood's honor, perhaps an even better variation of this meme might be, keep your arrows aimed up. One of the best real-world examples of a person who actively lived this ethic was Frederick Douglass, someone we consider to be a true American hero. Douglass was born into slavery in the early 19th century, fought his way to freedom, and then went on to do many amazing things, such as start his own newspaper, give speaking tours around the country, and even appear on a presidential ticket. The most admirable thing about Douglass, though, is that he always fought for the underdog, not only black slaves, but also women, Native Americans, immigrants, and anyone else he felt was being unfairly oppressed. His fascinating autobiography is easy to find and definitely worth reading. Although rarely acknowledged by most Christians, keep your guns aimed up is also an underlying premise of Christ's teachings, strongly implied by such lines as, "Sell whatever you have and give to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven," and "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God." Sadly, much of modern Christianity prefers to celebrate money and power rather than what Jesus Christ actually taught. To end this video, we'll leave you with one final image, the Magician card from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and a quote from Eden Gray's book, The Tarot Revealed. Quote, "He, the magician, is drawing power from above and directing it into manifestation." This line recalls the stories of Prometheus and Coyote and their dedication to fighting for the underdog, often at their own peril, and it is an indication of the spiritual value to be had by embracing the idea of keeping your arrows aimed up. In future episodes of this daily video series, we will examine additional memes of the day. If you have a meme you'd like for us to cover in this series, or if you have feedback about this video that you would like to share with Meme School, please contact us via the link in the description box. If you enjoy this video and would like to support our efforts monetarily to ensure that this series continues, there is a link in the description box for that as well. Also, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might like it as well. Tatvamasi.